Give it to me like
ฮัลโหลสวัสดีครับแล้วก็มาเจอกับ Hogwarts Legacy พาร์ทที่26นะครับวันนี้เราจะจบเควสกับน้องป๊อปปี้ให้ได้ก่อนนะครับแล้วก็จะเดินทางเรียกว่าเดินทางได้ไหมน่าจะเป็นเรียกว่าเดินต่อในเควสหลักนะครับเพราะว่าเลเวลก็สูงละไปป๊อปปี้
How's your gran doing, by the way?
เราจะไปวางหินกัน
Nothing
นะ
keeps Gran down. She set up a caterwauling charm and threatened to make a coat out of the next poacher that set foot on her doorstep. I still feel terrible that I'm the reason they went there.
Surely she'll be pleased you've gone after the Snidgets.
I hope so. Gran understands how important it is to protect those who need it.
วางหิน
I
Moonstone
think we can safely say we know where the moonstone
เอานี่เหรอ
goes.
โอ้ยน้องเต็มไปหมดลืมเปลี่ยนชุด ขอสักรูปอีกสักรูป
That was a mooncalf dance. Do you know how rare it is to see even one? They only ever happen under a full moon. Though I suppose the moonstone allowed it to happen now.
Is the pattern they left behind on the ground normal?
All part of the dance. No one pattern is ever the same though. We'll need to draw this one to get a better sense of it. Can't wait to tell Gran that I've managed to see not one but two mooncalf dances. She'll be jealous.
You've seen this before?
It was pure luck the first time. I was on Highwing or I'd never have spotted it. It was the night the night I met Highwing, actually
I'd love to hear about how you and Highwing met.
I'd actually like you to know. About 5 years ago, Highwing had been captured by poachers. At first, they planned to sell her, but soon decided they wanted to kill her instead. More money, I suppose. I'd finally had enough. I freed Highwing and we ran. We'd flown for ages when I spotted mooncalves dancing below and we landed to watch them. It felt like an omen, a good one, a sign that the worst was over.
What do you mean you'd had enough and the worst was over?
You see, the night I freed Highwing was also the night I ran away from home. A poacher camp. I come from a family of poachers.
Merlin? I don't know what to say, Poppy. I can't imagine what that must have been like for you.
I never fitted in, but the older I got, the more apparent it became. Gran tried for years to convince my parents to let me live with her. Suffice it to say, when I left with Highwing, I flew straight for her house.
How brave. I'm glad you escaped.
So am I. There were so many creatures I was unable to help when I was younger. Now that's all I want to do.
From everything I've seen, you're doing precisely that.
I've had a bit of help. I've never told anyone any of this, but I'm glad that you know. It's nice to have someone to talk about it with.
I'm glad you told me.
We should get back to Doran. He'll need to see the symbol, and we've got poachers to beat. If you collect the moonstone, I can make a quick drawing of the symbol for Doran.
จับ Moonstone เนาะเอา Moonstone ออกไปคุยกับ
Are you
Poppy
finished with the drawing?
Just barely. I think the pattern's a bird. At least that's what it looks like.
Didn't the journal say the key to finding the Snidget lies in the moonlight?
Of course. That's it. We need to show this to Doran. Not that I'd know where to find him at this hour. Perhaps we should head back to the castle and we can track him down after a good night's sleep.
Agreed. I'm ready to leave if you are.
Oh. เธอไปไม่ลาสักคำจบแล้วล่ะถือว่าจบเควสเนาะไปลุยไว้ก่อนไปนี่ก่อน
I don't know why you don't just get a snitch from inside.
Because I told you, I can transfigure.
Revelio. Accio.
โอ้ยหลุดรอดไปได้ไงเนี่ยต้องลงไง
Revelio.
Where? Ui.
Mine now, demiguys.
Aloha Mora ไม่ได้นะครับ
You can't imagine how inconvenient.
มา
I hope
นอนรอ
Professor Fig got my owl. I need to tell him and the keepers that Ranrock knows where the last repository is.
มานอนรอสิ
According to the owl I received, Ranrock is moving more quickly than we could have anticipated.
This is grave news indeed. We had hoped for more time to discuss the best path forward.
Let us hear what the student has to say.
Professor, you received my owl. Ranrock has the last of Bragball's journals. He killed Lodgok to get it. He knows where the last repository is.
Godric's heart.
Lodgok and Ranrock were brothers.
พี่น้องกัน
Lodgok was bringing the journal to me.
Ranrock is a monster. We need to know where the final repository is.
Surely this changes things. Ranrock has Bragball's journals and knows where the final repository is.
We obliviated Bragbor. He kept journals? Why would he have documented all of this? He didn't know what we were containing.
I'm afraid I can't say. I didn't read the journals.
I fear you are correct. The situation is far from ideal, but we can wait no longer. I will defer to Professor Rockham as to how to proceed.
Based upon the memories they have seen, I believe our young friend is well aware of the grave circumstances in which we find ourselves. The next trial will involve an exceptional level of magical skill and a nuanced ability to interact with beasts. Find a face of stone and tendrils. I should advise you that you must engage with any beast that is part of the trial on your own. Professor Bakar will meet you in his pensive room.
An exceptional level of magical skill? Nuanced ability to interact with beasts? I suppose we should begin our search for a face of stone and tendrils, whatever that may be.
Very well.
Professor Weasley has been keeping an eye on me. Perhaps we should meet there, so she has no reason to raise concerns with Professor Black. I shall see you near the coast.
ไปต่อใช่ไปต่อที่ห้องมีชุดไหมนะ no เล่นกับน้องๆก่อน
Revelio.
โอ้ยไม่ให้รูปผลด้วย
Revelio. Revelio.
Deke would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
ดิกอยากคุย
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you wanted to tell me more about the loom.
Ah, hello. Yes, about that. Deke has had a thought. He...
อะไรเนี่ยโอเค
Seems the room thinks you need more space for your beasts. As Deke was saying, he's had a thought. Now, Deke knows how you can test the item of clothing that you enhanced in the enchanted loom. And perhaps help an old friend in the process.
What do you mean?
A house elf named Tobbs works for his master retrieving leech juice in a cave near Hogwarts. Tobbs' master doesn't let him leave the cave, and Deke knows the cave is infested with spiders.
That sounds awful.
It is. Deke hasn't heard from his friend for a while now. As the item you wove in the loom has an enchantment that might be useful, Deke thought you could test it whilst checking on Tobbs.
I understand. Leave it to me, Deke. I'll find Tobbs for you.
Oh, thank you. Please let Deke know what you learn about Deke's old friend.
โอเคว้าวบรรยากาศก็อึมครึม
Revelio.
เฮ้ยเดี๋ยวกดผิด กิฟชอบอันนี้
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Deke hasn't seen this many plants here before.
พันเลยนะ
I know what that means. Merlin trial.
Reducto!
เอา
This must be Tobbs's cave. I suppose I should head inside.
เดี๋ยวนี่เควสไหนเนี่ยไม่ใช่แล้วเควสของดีกเดี๋ยวก่อนเดี๋ยวทำโอเคก็ว่าล่ะแปลกๆ
Ranrock's vision of goblins ruling over wizards will be. Up for a bit of dying, are we?
You're here. I have good news. We do not have
Làm
any
này,
of
bông
Ranrock's
bông.
loyalists to contend with. Of course, the bad news is that it's likely because they no longer need to track the Keepers for information. This place could do with a bit of pruning. Let's look around.
Confringo!
Is that a... It is. I believe I know what must be done.
Revelio! Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! Revelio!
Do you recognize the head sculpted there?
It looks like a grap horn.
And the prints carved into the ground lead me to believe that a grap horn will somehow open the way forward.
That's what Professor Rackham meant when he spoke of my needing an ability to interact with beasts.
It would seem so.
เอาลืมเปลี่ยนชุด
I do know that the last of a long dynasty of grap horns lives nearby. They call him the Lord of the Shore. I suspect you'll need to bring him here. What happens next, I can't say.
If that's what must be done, I'll do it.
Excellent. I know this area well enough. When you see the remains of a large sea creature, you're in the right place. Now, Professor Rackham made it clear that you must engage with any beast that is part of this trial on your own. So I shall wish you good luck and wait for your return in the map chamber.
Look at me.
Revelio. Arresto momentum. Revelio. Professor Howard will never believe this. Arresto momentum.
Nothing to poach in Arrowshire except spiders. Not worth the trouble, if you ask me. What was that? Who says crime doesn't pay? Why, I'm practically swimming in galleons.
This must be the place. What do you have in store for me this time? Very well, Lord of the Shore. Show yourself.
เย้ยแล้วเงยหน้ามาตกใจไม่ได้แอมหรอกโอ้ถ้าได้ขี่ตัวนี้นะเราคงจะวิ่งกันเร็วมากเอากด พี่แทงกับน้องไม่ได้รู้ใช่ไหมครับว่าผมคิดอะไรเอาพ่นไฟว่ะน่าใช่พ่นไฟปะว้าวโดนทุกดอกโอ้ยไม่โดนเลยหายไม่อยู่เลี้ยงไข่เลี้ยงแมน
I need your help, friend.
เก่งมากเจ้าเหมียวได้โปรดเชื่องเป็นแมวทีเถอะเย้ได้ขี่แล้ว
Poachers. Let's see how the Lord of the Shore feels about his neighborhood being invaded.
Nothing here after all.
Better be a big.
You shouldn't go about stealing goblins' helms stolen by others now, should you? Expulso!
You're not. Plans for that immigrant you stole. Crystals don't go. Expulso!
You've made a great mistake.
Incendio! Expulso! Everyone gets lucky now and then.
A new path has more. Let's see how you like this.
Bombarder.
You little cowards! Petrificus totalis!
เป็นไรเต้นอยู่เนี่ย
Bombarder. Predator.
Petrificus totalis!
Bombarder.
Petrificus totalis! You'll pay for that!
Arresto momentum. Bombarder. Rebellion.
This. Petrificus totalis!
เอาวืดเฉย
There's trouble afoot.
Somehow the key to opening the room. How about some sightseeing?
ใช่ใช่ไหมเมื่อกี้ขึ้นงี้ประตูเปิดแล้ว
Revelio.
ไม่ใช่แบบทดสอบอีกใช่ไหมเนี่ย
Professor Rackham was right to have had faith in you. My memories should answer any questions you may have about the power you will need to protect.
Thank you, Professor Bakar. I shall see you back in the map chamber. Revelio. Yeah.
อ้าวไม่ต้องทดสอบอะไรเลยทีเดียวได้
Hello? Isadora? Isadora? Mr. Morganlock, Mr. Morgan?
Oi.
Son, I'm glad you're here.
Isadora was not at her home.
I know.
Her father. Oh, Percival.
What is it?
It is as though he was stripped not only of his pain, but of all emotion.
Everything is much worse than I feared. Neve was right. Isadora hasn't stopped. I've just learned that she has been wielding that magic on students.
We must gather the others. I need you to return to your common room, all right?
What have you done?
Take a breath.
Students, Isadora.
Everyone feels pain. And why? Because of your arrogance? Your obsession with secrets? He won't suffer any longer. Not my father, not my students, no one.
Isadora, set down your wand.
Professor, you taught me to hone my power, not throw it away.
I did not teach you this. Expelliarmus!
Oi. เก่งแกร่งเกินเฮ้ออาจารย์ใช้อัลฟาดาเคดาฟราด้วยเหรอ
She's alive.
The caverns below Hogwarts, where you fought Isadora. Is that the location of the final repository?
It is. You see, we could not destroy the strands of emotion Isadora had stolen from so many. So we did all that we could to keep them safe. We also realized that until they could be destroyed, the magic used to create them was a danger to wizard kind. Hence, we became keepers. Keepers of an unfathomable secret. We knew that someday, one with the ability to see traces of ancient magic might be seduced by its power. We built the trials to lead that person to us, to allow them to prove themselves worthy of the knowledge we'd kept hidden and the responsibility that accompanies it.
Have I not proven myself, Professor? I need to get to that repository before Ranrock does.
You have, and you will. But the repository is protected by powerful ancient magic. To enter, you must craft a special wand from the 4 artifacts you found above our pensives.
So the repository is safe from Ranrock for now?
If he is, as you suspect, capable of using the power of the other repository, I fear he will be able to breach our defenses.
Then I must go now and craft this wand. Perhaps Mr. Ollivander will help me.
Another Ollivander? I'm not surprised. As I am sure he will tell you, this wand may be used for only one purpose. Return with the wand, and we will open the way forward.
I shall send an owl ahead to Ollivander. Whilst you visit him, I'll reach out to Professor Weasley.
Professor Weasley?
Yes. I may have made an error in judgment by not informing her of Ranrock's intentions earlier. I only hope it's not too late. If Ranrock really is going to try to drill below Hogwarts, we'll need all the help we can get.
All right, Professor. I'll see you soon.
Ôi.นี่มันเครื่องรางยมทูตนะจะมีอยู่จริงๆเหรอในเรื่องเนี้ยในฮอกวอตส์ไม่เป็นไรลองไม่ลองไม่ลืมอาจจะพูดน้อยหน่อยนะครับพอดีเสียงยังไม่ค่อยโอเคเท่าไหร่
There's Ollivander's. I hope he can help me craft the Keeper's wand. Revelio. Hello, Mr. Ollivander.
I wondered if you might be able to help me with something.
Good to see you, my young Ravenclaw friend. Allow me once again to express my family's gratitude. They were pleased to learn that the wand Richard Jackdaw disappeared with those many years ago had been located, even if it was somewhat unusable.
Glad to hear it.
Now, I received an owl from Eleazar, Professor Fig. He was a bit cryptic, said you need to have a special wand crafted, that you'd bring me the materials.
Yes, sir. I have them here.
Oh, my. How extraordinary. Remarkable design. I will be honest, I have never crafted a wand in this fashion. Repaired broken wands, of course, but this is something else entirely. Keeping me on my toes, aren't you? I think I can work with what you've brought me. Let me see what I can do. It is done.
เสร็จแล้ว Wow.
I should warn you, I've never seen a wand like this before. My suspicion, as Professor Fig implied in his letter, is that it serves a unique purpose. I doubt you shall find much use for it otherwise.
I understand. Thank you, sir.
เจอล็อกวูดว่า
I'm afraid you're on your own. I've ensured that we have a moment to ourselves. Oh, come. No need for such theatrics. In light of what Ranrock now knows, you must agree that our interests are aligned.
Our interests will never be aligned.
You would let goblins take what is rightfully ours? The final repository belongs to wizard kind. We would be fools not to work together. What's that you've got there? Might this sudden visit to the Wand Maker have something to do with our mutual pursuit?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That repository is my birthright!
Charles Rookwood wouldn't have wanted you near it.
The arrogance. Should have known better than to try and reason with a child. I've always said, children should be seen and not heard.
อะไรวะโดนจับตัวไปเฉยมาสู้กันให้จบ
No more talking. I'll make you potato.
Stupid. It's Cynthia! Ah, how delightful.
Rookwood's don't go down.
That's the
Cynthia!
Don't bother. It's Cynthia!
No!
potato!
Yes, they want a bio. You will fall!
Time to teach
to the slaughter. Try, novice. A lamb to the slaughter.
Bombarda.
Another pitiful beast caught in my trap. I'm not done with you. What have you done?
Protego. Bombarda.
No! Absolute trick. You will pay for your deed. Come on, are you afraid to fight back?
Protego.
That's the best you can do.
Bombarda. Arresto momentum. Rebellion.
Well done for a child.
I'll make you wish
Sorry,
you were
guys.
back at school.
Big Superboy. Bombarda.
You can't hold out forever.
Superboy.
Katringa!
You're gonna regret coming.
Serve your mistress.
Arresto momentum. Bombarda. Protego. Superboy. You weaken quickly.
โว้วมันต้องใช้ไฟนี่นะ
Ringo. Protego.
Are you even trying?
Arresto momentum. Ringo. Bombarda. Protego. Superboy.
Katringa!
You survived longer than exposed.
Bombarda.
Oh, I shall eat you.
Right.
Superboy.
Going to get out of this alive.
Bombarda.
Look what you've done!
Protego.
I Katringa!
Ringo.
I see you better.
I think I might rather enjoy
Try! Fight for me!
How do you like Bombarda?
I hope you have your affairs in order.
Bombarda. Protego. Superboy. Arresto momentum.
Is that all they're teaching in school these
I could do this.
The flame!
Bombarda. Confringo.
To your knees!
Arresto momentum.
Nothing on this side. Take more than that.
Confringo. Bombarda.
Novice fuck!
Confringo. Protego.
I'm not done with you.
Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this.
Bombarda.
Allow me to put you out of your misery.
Look what's done.
Superboy.
You die.
Dodged an attack.
Bombarda. Protego.
You're dancing on dangerous ground.
Ringo. Bombarda.
Try not to make this
ใช่แล้วอีกนิดเดียว
for me.
Confringo. Well,
Time to teach someone else.
come on, do a foot. Arrest them.
Now, this has become personal.
Bombarder! Look what you've done! Confringo, take out! Stupid one! Arrest them! Another typical beast caught in my trap. Bombarder! Protego! Confringo! That's Confringo! Well done, child! Incendio! Bombarder! Stupefy! Confringo! Protego! Let's get this over with, shall we? I have things to do. I know you weaken quickly. Protego! Arrest the Lamar. Bombarder!
Only delaying the inevitable.
Abracadabra! อย่าแตกหนึ่ง
I can't believe it. Rookwood's reign is finally on.
Where we can find Doran.
ป๊อปปี้
Meet
ส
me in
วี
the
ตติ้ง
Forbidden Forest and we can tell him about this.
เหลืออีก2แบบนะครับสัตว์ในฮอกวอตส์
Calves made.
What was that?
Revelio.
Must be going mad. They come up to me. I'll stick them like a thumbnail.
The beasts around here can sleep a bit easier now.
มาแล้วอีกนิดเดียวงงมีภาพตรงนี้ด้วยเหรอ
Victor Rookwood is dead. He confronted me as I left Ollivander's with the Keeper's wand. I had to defend myself.
Godric's heart. Are you all right? I know you're well able to defend yourself. I've seen it often enough. But Rookwood himself.
He would have killed me once he found the repository, if not before. I had no choice.
You're right. You had no choice. You did what you had to do. The wizarding community owes you a great debt.
Thank you for saying so, Professor. I'm ready for what's next.
All right, then. The Keepers have been waiting.
You have completed all of our trials, and you have done so under circumstances even I did not foresee. You understand now why all of this was necessary. The portkey, the vault, the locket, the book, the trials. To ensure that one with the ability you and I share would make the same choice that San, Neve, Charles, and I did.
Now that you have witnessed my memory, you understand all that is at stake. Not everyone is what they seem.
As you know, light does not exist without shadow, nor shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Even the most well-meaning and competent amongst us cannot possibly know the consequences of manipulating what should be beyond our reach.
What lies in the repository must never be released. Resist the temptation to destroy or control it. The magic that you have so carefully honed must now be used only to protect the secret we keep. You have the wand. You will know when to wield it. We leave our legacy in your hands.
Oh. อะไรเนี่ย เฮ้ย มันมีทางลงไปอีก บรรยากาศโคตรลาสบอส เพราะฉะนั้น โอ้โห ไฟนอลอย่าพึ่งครับจานอย่าพึ่งจานรีบเดินไปไหนจานอย่าพึ่งไปจานหยุดทุกคนครับถ้างั้นขอจบคลิปนี้ไว้เท่านี้ก่อนนะครับ แล้วก็คลิปต่อไปมาดูก่อนนะว่าผมแกร่งพอที่จะไฟนอลหรือยังเนอะยังไงขอบคุณทุกคนมากนะครับที่ติดตามรับชมกันมาตลอดใช่เลยมันคือ Defense Hogwarts from Landlock มันคือไฟนอลแล้วทุกคนแล้วเจอกันคลิปถัดไปนะครับสวัสดีครับ